Good evening, Warband. Aye. Well, we got Manic streaming tonight, so figured to take a little bit of time ahead and pop on in. Welcome, welcome. We got Hermit, Alucard, D-Man50, and Sir Yedis. Yeah, we're just gonna hop back in and go at this for another couple hours. Probably not too long of a stream here. But a little bit of thinking, a little bit of research, and there's a few extra things we need to really get going. So, and yes, I haven't neglected other video production work. I am hoping to release the Golden Lie probably tomorrow, I'd say. Might need to do some last minute script rereads, but by and large it's coming together. It's in the editing process. So, to those of you who weren't here for yesterday's stream, we are playing Better Minecraft, a collection of mods to expand Minecraft and just really add a whole bunch of new content. So we stumbled our way all the way from up here, right around this spot, traveled through the Badlands, ran past a couple dungeons, took some river routes all the way down here, and eventually finding this little peninsula. There I started to settle in and doing some village work. However, this is not particularly sufficient. There's some stuff we need, particularly bone meal, and there's only a few ways to get it. So in the interest of supplies, though we do have a bit of lava here which we may be able to make use of. But up here, you can see right about here and here, those are some giant skeletons. And they have bone meal. That's what we need. We need some giant skeletons for their bone meal. So, I'm going to take what I have in this inventory and just toss most of it away, and then we are going to go on a journey and a half. Chop this little bugger down for some wood. At least I assume we'd be able to. Actually seems to be chopping down like a normal tree in Minecraft. Oh. Trees in this game have always been a little weird, but that's more than enough to work with anyway. Probably gonna have to catch a quick sleep before we head too far. Torches, and we do have a boat. Pick. And a bit of cobblestone to work with. Now we're in this tiny little half shack here that I built more for emergencies than anything. Grab some bread for the road. We are going to try to make this journey fairly quick. See how much speed we can pick up and work with at once. Then we shall resume some of these more expansive projects. There's a couple farms that we're going to need once we have the supplies up and running. This one right here is actually one of the more important ones. How does it work? Well, that's what the bone meal's for. Not incredibly difficult to get in large quantities, but it takes a lot of going up. Minecraft is very much a game of momentum. You start off kind of slow, and then all your little victories build on one another, until eventually you're doing massive mega projects. using just an obscene amount of materials without batting an eye. We're not quite there yet, but we're working on it. Of course, the path finding is kind of weird, so... Come on, Golem, you're not doing anybody any favors if you're stuck in a hole all day. Hopefully you can figure out how to path yourself out of that. And one nice little addition about Better Minecraft is the mini-map. Way better than pulling out a compass every 5 minutes, double check your location, or building a million different maps. And we're actually somewhat geared up this time, so we'll have a bit easier time of it. I don't think we'll be doing too much with things like this pirate ship, though. These guys are still just a little bit beyond our current abilities. At least I think they are. Yeah, there's a lot of them. That's a good chunk of them, so we're not going to deal with them quite yet. So I hope everyone's weekend's going well so far. Yeah. Hey, Henok, welcome, welcome. We are in the search of massive quantities of bone meal. So we are running back to the desert. This is quite a distance away, but we should be able to make it, especially since it's not aimless exploration. We just head this way out to the river. Also check all these little settlements along the way here. There's bound to be something. Take a look. Emergency houses. Farm. These are the kind of places that would always make good starter homes. But they're not particularly useful for what we need. Got to dash a little bit faster, a little bit further. We shall make it. There. Boat ready. Off we go. There's a whole bunch of different terrain that's been added with the better Minecraft mods. I'm not even sure about the properties of all of them, really. I'm also hoping that we run into a spruce forest out here, because I'm also looking for podzol. We'll need that for the brown mushroom farm. And mushrooms themselves, under normal circumstances, require a low light level. However, if you can get some mycelium or podzol to form the ground, then you can grow it even above ground. That would be a nice bonus. Short of finding an ancient spruce forest, or at least a spruce tree to work with, we're unlikely to get exactly what we need. Oh, I think I passed by the shipwreck earlier, but maybe we'll hit it on the way back. We're on a bit of a time crunch here, especially since there's a bunch of other farms to really get cracking on. All sorts of little curiosities out here. This little floating chunk of I don't know what. Appears to be something. Just. Huh. Random jungle log just floating out in the middle of the water. Could indicate that there's a pirate ship in the area. Sorts of little weird things. There's some kind of structure down there too. Ocean exploration has definitely been made far more rewarding in subsequent versions of Minecraft. It used to be just wide open areas and nothing that you take on with the boat, but then they added guardian monuments, shipwrecks, little underwater temples, whole 9 yards. Hey, cubing speed, welcome. We dashing off. Another shipwreck. They're all over the place around here. Starting to reach the coastline. Got what looks like, I don't know, it's a brick structure of some kind. I don't know whether it actually goes anywhere. We'll just take a second and maybe take some bricks for ourselves. See if there's anything to take out of here. I mean, there could be something further down. No, just stone. A tad disappointing, but I don't know. There's always little weird things like this. That's one of the nice things about using something like Better Minecraft. It's got a familiar enough structure underneath it that you can understand how the basics work, but there's so much undocumented about it. Hanok. Any wisdom? Well, I guess recent wisdom would say that, well, it's probably fairly common sense to a lot of people. But do not disregard your mental well-being for your physical well-being. It's important when you get up each day to have some grander purpose beyond just surviving, beyond just getting by or trying to make some kind of public appearance. Have some kind of personal goal, something that is really important to you to get up and do each day. Because that motivation is what's going to get you through the times when you just really don't want to do something. And those moments are what will make or break you, so never neglect them. I hope that qualifies as wisdom. Jaws. Is there a shark here? I was asking about sharks yesterday. I hadn't seen any, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. Unless this thing is somehow important. There's a bunch of achievements. A whole bunch of different stuff for different mods. I had no clue what even half this stuff is. Adventure stuff. X-palette husbandry. Heck if I know. Oh, and I'm glad it helps, because I've seen a lot of that recently. How mindset, like when you're sick, or just in a less capable physical position. I don't know how much of it's the placebo effect, but being reminded that there's still something that's worth getting up for, that's worth getting better for, that's worth getting stronger for. All of that seems to make a massive difference in people's lives. So I'd pass that on. I think this, yeah, this is Podzol. Can I actually pick it up? Without a silk touch, it just turns to dirt. Maybe what I need instead. Some of these leaves. What the? A blood moon? Oh, that's not good. Hey, sword just broke on top of that. Spruce sapling I need. For my purposes, I need 4 spruce saplings. May not get the chance to acquire them though. Come on. Where is it? 3. That doesn't sound good. Wow, yeah, there's a lot of creatures out there. I need to get through the woods. 1 more spruce sapling. I don't know if I'm going to get it though. Maybe I'll try to get it on the way back. Yeah, cubing, really just taking this bit of downtime here. Schedule's going to get pretty hectic shortly. And I just kind of had this stuff on my mind, so I'd figure go a little bit further. Try to tackle a bit more of this, and then see where it goes from there. Now, if I'm lucky, maybe there's going to be some refuge here that I can take. Okay. Well, that's... I have no idea what this is. I can open the door at least. Ladder here to crawl on. Ah, and thankfully there's a whole bunch of hay bales at the bottom, so that fall's actually survivable. Well, I hear villagers. Yep. A bunch of villagers down here. I'll take it. Some of your food too. Oh, can't actually sleep during the blood moon. Oh, unfortunate. I'll be taking these guys bread and potatoes for now. Just kind of wait out the blood moon down here. Honestly can't tell whether this place is in its normal condition or whether it's fallen into some kind of disrepair. Ducks. Kind of a funny in-joke that the current chickens in Minecraft used to be constantly confused with ducks because didn't really have anything that indicated them as chickens specifically. That, and you'd always see them flapping around in the water. Alright, so we got hay bales. Golem down here. I guess we'll just kind of raid around this village a bit. Well, shovel's nice to be sure. Really need something with the silk touch bonus. Iron shovels, bunch of food. I guess the story would be that the villagers dug this place themselves. Not really different from much of the lore. What the heck's up with this? We got a loom. Dig our way through here and hope that it's not terribly important. Tripwire hooks. Sounds like a bunch of undead. There are actually traps here? It's just decoration. Yeah, just some random guy. Like, maybe it's catacombs? This just feels kind of ritually. If this was the catacombs, then they just have a bunch of dead people down here. They wouldn't actually be living here. Oh yeah, cool chickens. Towns, like they got towns, they got full-on trading systems. This is largely just an expansion on it. Villager mechanics at their core are fairly simple. But this has expanded and given a whole bunch of stuff. Like none of this down here is in the base game whatsoever. This is all new stuff to me. Let me take a bunch of potatoes. Oh yeah, a bunch of potatoes. These will go a long way. We do need potatoes for the farm. Steal their food too. Okay, so there's creepers down that route. It's dark enough shadows to spawn creepers. Further down here though. Like just another cave system that way. Oh. Yeah, green lives matter. Oh. Gotta tell that to Mama Susan. Go on her green skin tirade. Maybe even on her ghost skin tirade too, because I don't know if y'all are getting notifications nowadays from me. Normally you guys show up even when, like, it's just kind of the preview. This is the second stream in a row where I haven't seen you guys pop in till it's live. Paintings? There's plenty of grass blocks. Hey, these kinds of places would really... If I ever just wanted to go underground, these kinds of spots would be kind of a godsend. Very hard to find villages underground, but now they have underground villages. Heck, underground crafting table. That is unusual. Almost unheard of. I could just take a bunch of this stuff, but it's important to keep rest stops. Oh yeah. Something like this you don't see in the base game either. Now, I think it might be light enough. Go back to the surface, assuming I can find my way out of here again. Spider web for some string. If you don't mark your route through these places, it's easy to get turned around. Yep, I'm definitely lost. Bound to be another way out of here. On the top. Ah, here we are. I think this is the way out. And it looks like it's daylight. There we go. Never get notifications for the streams. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like a thing on my end or a thing on YouTube's end. I mean, it's not unfeasible that YouTube's messing with me. But hey, for all I know, it could actually be something that YouTube has no problem with, and I'm just messing something up with posting the streams. Got no clue. I'll try to figure it out on my end and keep the streams going. Because I do plan on doing a couple more. Right now it's just a quick Minecraft one, but I do want to start a Dwarf Fortress stream. And maybe tomorrow. We'll see how everyone else's schedules line up. Alright, that's the fourth. That's the fourth one. Alright. So until we get Silk Touch, got that boat. And until we get tool that has Silk Touch, either a Silk Touch shovel or at least a Silk Touch pick. Not too much we can do about it. So we'll just have to make some podzol, which I will demonstrate, but first we need that bone meal. Just starting out and you realize how important bone meal is. There's a couple different ways to get it. These giant pumpkins? Yeah, giant pumpkins. Huh. Well, may as well take some. Guess giant pumpkins are a thing now. 16 giant pumpkins should do. Don't know how high they stack. Flip up this way along the river. Crash the boat. That used to be a big problem in old Minecraft. Yeah, now you getting the same thing with Yeetus and Susan? Yeah, it's probably a YouTube thing. I'll probably have to double down and every time I make a live stream also announce it in a community post. That way they'd have to actually start nerfing my community post to really keep it down. I'll keep that in mind for later. Now, getting close. Need to get to the Badlands. Like it's right there. We can just get the boat this way. Now let's pop in here. Slip and slide past the ducks. Almost. Sand wouldn't be a bad idea to grab. There's some colored sand back down at the peninsula. It wouldn't be a bad idea to try to pick up some regular stuff while we're here. Sand's one of those things that seems kind of mundane, but then when you want to do something large that requires glass, you realize, oh crap, I needed a bunch of sand. And then you usually don't have it. So we shall have to see about acquiring it. Timothy Duploy, hello. Currently on an expedition to the Badlands to acquire large quantities of bone meal. Moments like this are where you want a horse. Unfortunately, I have yet to find a saddle. Checked inside here. No luck there. I wonder if my current gear enough to start this strange woodland mansion. I might get something out of it. I'm kind of a savanna biome with a bunch of acacia logs. No. Here and they're annoyed. I don't know if I could handle them with their Vex, though. Maybe we'll just pop in the front entrance and swing at them a couple times. I've only got a stone sword, but maybe there's a treasure chest somewhere. Got weird ritual rooms all over the place. Oh, down there. Okay, treasure storage. Oh, hello, Emerald. Eh. Hear them, but I can't see them. Redstone's kind of nice, but pumpkin seed's fine, melon seed's fine. Okay, these are not even really worth the trip. I'll raid these buggers later. They gotta have some better stuff than that kicking around. Chances are it's not from these guys. Yeah, Asksama. Welcome. Alright. Back in somewhat familiar territory. Now. Yeah, the Badlands are just this way, and the bone structure is not too far beyond that. Sprint our way over. A little hop, skip, and a jump. Work our way past all the sheep. Ah. Add a couple extra birds to the map. Nice. One, two, three. Almost at the water. And there we go. Let's see if we can get what we truly desire here. Then we'll see how much of it we can get too. Acquire this and survive the trip back. Then we'll see some really cool stuff happen. These guys keep popping up. I have no idea what they are. And we got some there, but this is what we're really after here. Some bone blocks. Super Auto Pets or Cuckold Simulator? I don't know, guys. Like, is there really room on YouTube for 2 Cuckold Simulator streamers? Really? I mean, I'm taking enough of Manic's territory by playing video games as it is. Do I really want to take away his Cuckold Simulator title? Nice about bone blocks that each of them drops 9 bone meal. So we take a couple of these giant skeletons, that'll be more than enough to get our initial starter farms going. This one skeleton's already got tons of stuff. Have to play archaeologist a bit, dig giant bones out of the rocks. I did actually see a suggestion for perhaps doing Tyrone versus the cops and streaming that. I don't know, that would be fun to kind of play competitively with Manic, see who can get the higher score on that. Although if you want to speedrun being banned from YouTube, I'm pretty sure that game's well on its way to being a top contender. Go. All right. And that one dug out for, oh wow, full stack and a half of bone blocks. That is not bad at all. Ooh, these are important too. It will save a ton of iron if I gather up every single railway we find out here. We will be needing that later. And is this redstone? What the heck is redstone ore doing this far on the surface? I mean, I'm not going to complain. I'm just confused. All right. Okay. Wow. This actually sets us very far ahead of schedule. Now we don't have to dig for redstone near as much. So that's important. Additionally, we have a whole bunch of rails, which is going to cut down on our iron needs. It's like an above-ground mine shaft. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Now we need to go, though. So, hint for all you PvPers. The highest damaging attack you can normally do with the axe while you're jumping. What the heck is this? Oh! Oh wow, I am so glad that did not just blow up in my face. Just carefully work our way through here. Yeah, above ground mine shaft is the best way I can think of to describe this. Yeah, if we can get mine carts and a whole bunch of railways. Stone sword, sure. Oh, I think I dropped a bunch of that stuff in here last time I was in the area. Grab all that. Hey. Harry House gonna play? I may turn this into a multiplayer server at some point. Wouldn't rule it out, but not right at this moment. Well, Bandit? Chat seems generally in good spirits, and by and large, I'm doing well. Figured get a bit of a midday stream because Manic's got the evening time slot booked. He has a VTuber collab, if I'm not mistaken. I'll drop you all, everyone the link once the stream's over here. Got that cleaned out. Now, it's so some sort of light source down that way, which might be worth looking into. And we've got a small village out there. That's further away from where I want to go. I think I'll start making my way back towards this river and then take it south and see if it joins up. Big pyramid here too. Badlands are worth exploring, but we got what we came for. Best not waste too much time. We have a lot to prepare. Yeah, no, Glowy's not welcome here, so be careful. If I suspect you're a Glowy, I'm definitely not going to be averse to banning you. So don't even do it ironically, people, because a bit paranoid that way. Those of you who've been here a while understand. Oh, geez, Manic's throwing down the gauntlet in Tyrone versus Cops. Guess we're gonna have to do it. That'll be interesting to get in the Steam library, but all right, Manic. We're gonna have to this is gonna be the start of an epic high score challenge. Okay. Oh yeah. How two streamers completely broke Tyrone versus cops in a quest to one up each other. Alrighty, well. Get to the river, hop in, start our long journey back south towards the peninsula. Oh jeez. Manic you too, like what's up with a bunch of the warband members needing some kind of tech support. I mean my computer isn't exactly completely without flaws. Able to handle a decent amount of stuff without completely self-destructing. Well, we got something here. Okay, this is a pretty house. And it looks like there's an illager inside, so... Sort out. Yep, I'm... Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. I was not expecting you to be bringing that much smoke. Shit! Damn! Where the heck was the last place I slept, anyway? Hmm. Well then. Alrighty. Huh. Yeah, is agreed. Get out of the bed. We gotta go find a way out of here and get those bone blocks. Taking all your melons. Alright, so... Thankfully, got nice indicators to where my last death was. None of that helps me find my way out of here. The gray bloke. Oh yeah, jeez. Full iron armor and I basically got two shot by a vindicator. I mean, it is hard mode, so... Kinda asking for it that way. Come on, it's gotta be a quick way out of here. Such a long way down into here. There's no way that tunneling's gonna be fast. Especially since I don't have any tools. Ah, here we are. It's the way out. Okay. Well, it's not terribly far away. Very least. I'm gonna want some supplies. Guess we'll be getting some stuff made out of birch soon. Oh hey, a fox. Alright. So yeah, 3 is usually enough to get going. Drop the log. That's us a crafting table. I need a third one, pretty please. Thank you. 2 birch logs. Sticks, and that gives us wooden axe. And a wooden pickaxe. Then pick up the crafting table. Apparently the axe has a special ability to chop down whole trees really fast in this version. Just to quickly gather up a whole bunch of this. Here. And that gets us a boat back. There we go. Now we gotta go back, grab our stuff, and then take revenge on that guy. Not gonna underestimate him a second time. Is that a deer? Huh. Oh, there's deer in this game too. Old growth birch forest, huh? Kinda nice. Definitely like the environment. Flip past the forest. Around the sheep and the birds. Giant hole in the ground with a bunch of dripstone. That's a nice hole in the ground. Oh boy. Okay. Now that's what the melon's for. eat it. I assume that's for the deer. Oh. Well, I actually got some logs with ties down. Come on, surely. That ones don't do too terribly much. Zip downstream as fast as we can. There we go. Oh. Making pretty decent progress here. Also, a bit of extra good news. I've been reviewing the budget, and I think that I can really start to break into some more musical options. So, it'll be a heavy workload, but expect a little more musical variety. As much as my beat here slaps, I really got to get some more going on. And I can't keep that thing on loop forever. Now. Wow, he's oh, he's gonna be a stubborn bugger about this, isn't he? Alright, I'm gonna have to kind of quick and maybe a bit stealthy about this. And a whole bunch of my stuff just drops on the ground. Offhand. Toss the copper, toss that, toss the blue sand. Toss the red sand. Let's put on the boots. Run! Run, 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 run! Okay, we got the chest plate on. This should give us at least two hits without dying. There we go. Got him. Take the house for myself. I would. However, I kind of have to go and get back to the village that I've got. Like, it's a nice house and all, but I really don't know how to lay any sort of claim to it. There's kind of a bunch of neat stuff in here. Oh, I'll definitely take the gunpowder. At the very least, I'll loot the house even if I can't claim it. Is that a CD player? Oh. Oh my. Okay, some of this stuff's pretty good. Take that. Take the glowstone. And we'll take this potion of slowness. Not entirely sure when I'll get to use it, but we'll take it. And we'll leave the sticks and take the book. Blow up the house. That's, well, not a terrible idea. Really kind of can't. I don't have the equipment for it. I mean, I could manually destroy it block by block. I wouldn't say that's particularly useful, and there is some nice stuff in here. So, for the moment at least, I'll just leave it as is. For all I know, taking that one guy out does mean that it's just a neutral house now. But I'll leave the boat here, because I've got a second one now. We'll resume our journey downriver. I don't really have any TNT to blow it up, and I don't really have the patience to wait until nightfall and try to convince creepers to do it for me. I mean, I do have the gunpowder, but that stuff's kind of important for the long run, and I don't have a suitable creeper farm set up to acquire more. So it can stand for the moment. Now, we got another little savannah village over there. Certainly more than enough of those. Oh. Oh, wow. We've got a large village here. This one looks a little more advanced. Huh. I've never seen something quite on this scale. And it's getting to be nighttime too, so find a place to crash for the night. Cleric, huh? Well, get out of bed, cleric. Take your bed for the moment. Well, certainly a bit of weirdness around here. Check out this church, though. Oh, they went all out with this. Glowberries and item frames. Yeah. Feels like a church. People praying that actually got the town bell in here. That's a nice spot. Honestly, I probably would have settled in here if I hadn't found that peninsula first. Speaking of, we're not terribly close to it, but it won't take long to get there. Pray to Notch? You need Notch's sacred artifact. The Notched, like Notch's apples, if you really want to pray to Notch. And those holy relics are very few and far between. Gotta slip down this way. Boats are some of the fastest ways to travel, at least without using any of the more interesting exploits. As far as getting around on terrain, I've always liked using boats. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Humans have used boats for, at the very least, millennia. Water travel's been significantly faster than overland travel and allowed us to transport far more. Summon an Enderman? I'd have an easier time finding my way to an Enderman than summoning one. They'll show up at night of their own accord. Oh yeah, I remember these guys. Those joyful llamas. I don't know whether they're Christmas exclusive or what. Oh, rail is definitely like the way to go if you have it, but I don't have an iron farm set up yet. Still very early game right now. Yeah, if you can get a good rail system going. Eat the llama. Dude, I don't know how many Christmas llamas there are. I'm probably gonna like capture that thing and put it in a museum. Eat the melon. I just want me to eat every bit of unusual wildlife. I don't even know if llamas drop meat. But you know, you wanted me to eat the deer, and it looks like there's some deer here. So, alright, I'll kill and eat some deer. There we go. There, we got some venison. I'm gonna eat it raw, though. I'm not that scientific right now. We're working our way up to Psycraft levels of intensity. We're not quite there yet. But I'm pretty sure I don't need to be a scientist to know that eating raw venison ain't good for you. Okay, fine. I'll eat one piece of raw venison. If I even can. I can't even eat the raw venison. It doesn't even give me the option. I'm right clicking there and it's not letting me eat it, so gotta be satisfied that I have it for the moment. What the heck are these things? Passed by them earlier. Sea beet. Yeah, y'all got me with the peer pressure, but hey, I'm here ostensibly as an entertainer. My job to make the lot of you happy and give you a reason to keep coming back and keep staying subscribed to the channel. So, I mean, how many YouTube careers have been made from people doing the stupid shit their viewers suggest? Kind of comes with the territory. Now, something kind of neat out there. It looks like a bunch of drowned. Yeah. Another nice thing about being out here is the ocean has a whole bunch of resources available. I'm glad you guys like the content. Or at least if I can keep you guys entertained, then at least some people are going to keep showing up and I'll keep making it worth it. You know, I'd like to say, oh, I do this even if no one watched, but I definitely wouldn't be streaming if there wasn't anyone watching. I can be honest about that. Slip the rest of the way down river. So glad that you can't destroy your boat by ramming into squids. I mean, it'd be funny, but it'd also be quite annoying. When we get back, there's a handful of things to deal with. I think we're getting pretty close right now. There is another sizable village over here. And unless I'm mistaken, yeah, that's the swamp. This place is important because this is where the slime farm will be. Well, I won't fuss about it too much right now. Like, we've got a whole ocean monument right there. There's a lot of stuff spread out far and wide out here. Ocean monuments, oh, they can be just the treasure trove of interesting stuff. You gotta deal with all those guys first, and they don't make it easy. Do have a heart of the sea, though. Hey, got a little dolphin following us, apparently. Alrighty then. So, now we have finally made it back to... I'll be honest, this place is kind of a mess. I mean, there's kind of natural levels of chaos which look appealing. And then there is just clutter. And this, I think, pretty definitively falls into the category of clutter. Now... So, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a couple of these extra things that we don't really need right now. Diamonds in there, and the jukebox. Potion of slowness. Now we're going to get to see some of the benefits. Hey, Yeet, welcome back. Now, those of you who were here last night might remember we were doing some work with brown mushrooms. And we are going to need some brown mushrooms. And how nice for us, they actually grew and expanded a bit. So we can leave that one. But we're not going to worry about that one just now. We're going to try something a little bit different. That's why we had to get these spruce saplings right here. Now, some trees in Minecraft grow in different ways. You might notice there's some trees out there like that one that are significantly thicker than their counterparts. And that's when these trees grow in a more unusual way. Because normally you just place one down and grow that. Instead, we're going to place down 4. Just going to catch a quick nap so that we have daylight to work with. Oh, Harvest Moon. Okay, that's better. Alright, so there's various moons like that, but we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Now here's where we take some of these bone blocks, break them down into bone meal. Then we start using this bone meal. And there you go. A massive pine tree. But more importantly, podzol. Can't be broken in one hit because max 100. That means that there's more than 100 blocks. Oh, I chopped down a good chunk of it in a very short period of time. All right. Thankfully, we don't need that much. We just need to grab this. Probably going to need 2 axes, depending on how this works out. So we've dropped quite a bit, but let's see how much more of this tree we can take down, because we need to clear it. Yep. There we go. Best way to best way to cut these trees down to go up in a corkscrew pattern. Be better to use a slightly better axe, but until we manage to start building some stuff with diamond, this will have to do. Probably work on a trading hall after we get some of these basic farms operational. I really wanted to get that slime farm going as soon as I could. Almost. I think we're getting close. Yeah, we're just about at the top. And once you reach the top, go down 1 block at a time. So you eat it on the way up, and then you just eat it on the way down. Almost there. Now, neat as all that was all just prep work. Really, what we need is this podzol. Now, we get this 1 brown mushroom. That. Eat the melon slice, and now we use bone meal on the brown mushroom. And we get this. And with that, the real harvest begins. Much faster to do this with an iron axe, because that'll just take these all out in 1 hit instead of 2. But when we chop it all down, each one of those sections itself turns into more brown mushrooms. Finish chopping it down, put down one of them, and back up we go. Yeah, brown rishis. We're chopping up a whole lot of rishi here. Yeah, I doubt Rishi would agree to the cultivation and harvesting of his people. But hey, he's welcome to farm ghosts if he can figure out a way to do it. Honestly, I'll probably farm ghosts if I figure out a way to do it. And this is how you get a ton of mushrooms in a very short period of time. Specifically the brown ones. Because the red ones don't have the same property. Only the brown ones do. Flip it. Bone meal it. Mushroom lives matter. Stop the hate. And no hate here. Just beautiful utility. Gonna need more axes, chopping through that stuff pretty fast. 2. 3. We're almost at a full stack. And we want a little bit more than one full stack. Even then, a full stack's not... Mushroom bites back. Full stack's not a bad start. Really a question of how many do we need? One stack's not quite enough. We'd want... I'd say 3 stacks total. Mushroom soup's its own deal, just some random guy. We have far more ambitious plans for these mushrooms. And the additional thing is that bone meal will eventually allow us to create perpetual, infinite bone meal. Always just a matter of getting it started. That will be something for another stream. The bone meal was very much the whole point of this stream. Right, we're at a little over a stack now. Yearly, thousands of shrooms lose their lives to better ours. Truly, their sacrifice must be noted in the history books. Shroom lives do truly matter. This has been David Attenborough. Here's a David Attenborough, the only guy who can get away with talking about how animals kill each other and breed. For an obscene amount of time. Two more axes and we'll just go through those. That's just one more since I don't have a third piece of cobblestone. Mass Vigilante, welcome, welcome. We are currently farming a ton of brown mushrooms. Those of you who are a fan of Il Mango or Hermitcraft probably know exactly where we're going with this. Those of you who don't, this is all part of an elaborate plan. These mushrooms are only one step in the preparation. Well, we do need a truly obscene number of mushrooms for it. Also need in large quantities is iron. But I can't quite remember how to make this one very important thing I need to make. Could be a hot minute. That down. Bone meal that till it grows. If I had an iron axe, this would be significantly faster. Eats with mushrooms, Team Sanchez? I don't know, like... Mushrooms on pizza... I mean, I've had them. They're not bad. But mushrooms usually don't have a lot of flavor. At most, they add some texture. I would never say that you need the mushrooms for the flavor. Alright, so we're all set up here. Catch a little bit more sleep. Make the day pass. Now, I have a bow. Need a dispenser. So we need some redstone, check, some cobblestone, and a bow. And we do have a bunch of cobblestone, it's just not in hand. So where did I put all the cobblestone? Where the iron is. I'm going to start needing a storage room before too long. Gravel, really? I'm so low on cobblestone, I don't even have enough to make a cobblestone pickaxe. Pretty bad when you don't even have enough cobblestone to make the pickaxe. Well, lost that minecart with TNT in here. And we'll just dig out a bunch of this. Anchovies on chicken is underrated. It's like, I mean, honestly, never had it. Like, if it's underrated, it's because it's straight up not appealing. If it's at all good. But if I learned anything from Futurama, it's that anchovies on pizza are an acquired taste. I have no desire to acquire such a taste. Now. Got the bow. Got the cobblestone. Yeah, we got the redstone. There we go. So what we'll need... cobblestone bricks. That's not quite what we're after. We need a button. Pine button, stick, spruce, copper. Spruce button? Make a spruce log, spruce planks, spruce button. Jalapeno chicken. Okay, jalapeno chicken does at least sound nicer. Now, to those of you who were here at the end of the stream last time, you'll know that we put a villager in here and planted a potato. So now you're going to see why we did that. Carefully take that out. I'm going to get some dirt in for construction. Fortunately, I'm going to have to... Well, no, I guess I won't need to break the glass just yet. We put in 2 dirt blocks. Put the dispenser in so that it's facing towards the villager. Break our assistant blocks. We're going to put some bone meal in here. And then we're going to put a button on the dispenser. Then we hit that button. And it uses the bone meal on the potatoes. And it grows to maximum. And the villager harvests it. Unfortunately, the villager still has a fairly full inventory. What we do is we keep feeding bone meal into this dispenser. And eventually it starts to give us potatoes. Now the dispenser's full at the moment. This is why we went and got a whole lot of bone meal. So now we just toss that in here. The villager will continually harvest the potatoes. And any potatoes that they don't get will be deposited. Now the main issue is that manually standing here and pressing these buttons is beyond bloody tedious. There is another way. I don't remember the exact wiring mechanics behind it. Yeah. Already got a bunch of potatoes going. Now what we need is a little bit creative ingenuity here. Specifically, we need to get some redstone. Into that, some redstone torches. There's a bunch of redstone recipes. Spruce. Make a crafting table. Funny is that in the Minecraft alternative game Mine Test, they don't use crafting tables to get a 3x3 grid, and it feels weird being able to just craft on a 3x3 grid out of your inventory. So we need 3 pieces of stone to make a redstone repeater. Pieces of regular stone. That happens when we cook cobblestone in the furnace. And we'll make 6 of them. Make 2 repeaters. Effectively what I want is a regular pulse. Now, I know that there is a very condensed way of doing this. But unfortunately, my redstone skills, while I might understand the theory of it, practice of creating it's another matter. Also, I really hope that he hasn't been tossing stuff. No? Okay, he hasn't been filling that up. That's important. Why is he not harvesting? Buddy, literally your only job is to sit in there and harvest the potatoes I send you. Like, you have one job, and you are going to be doing that one job until you die. So could you at least do it properly? Do I have to cover this up? Like, is that in your way? I mean, seriously, it is your one job to harvest potatoes. I'll be frank, if you cannot harvest potatoes consistently and regularly in there, then this whole operation's kind of breaking down. Yeah, he's revolting? Yeah, I guess he must be, Steve, because literally your only job is to harvest potatoes. Like, do you need room to jump? Is your inventory full and you refuse to harvest potatoes? Do you need someone to throw potatoes to? I mean, that can be arranged. That may be it. Maybe Fauna Caverly. Yeah, I think you're right, Vigilante. I think we need another villager. Maybe that this operation only works in pairs. That's going to require a little bit of setting up. So, especially since we need to keep this one in place. We're going to need more iron. So we're going to need a hopper. We need a collection system. We need a hopper minecart. Go there. Then a hopper here. And this is where I'd like to use glass, but destroy everything just yet. Also, I really need to get this place lit up because skeletons wandering around and all kinds of other nonsense. Got freaking monsters and spiders and all kinds of nastiness. Where the heck's the other ones? There, now we can sleep. Alrighty then. Occurs to me too. We need a bucket. Alright, this will take a minute to figure out and build. We'll do stream going down this way. Need to build up here. Here. Cap that off like that. Now we need a bit of iron. Honestly, I may as well plant the rest of these potatoes while we're here. Then I'm going to need to find another villager. I think we're short on beds too. Used to be that villagers reproduced based on the amount of doors in the area, and that led to some very unusual builds. And nowadays, I believe it's the number of beds that determines the number of villagers. Unless I can find some villagers that aren't like guards or warriors. I need to find the unemployed. What I'm really getting at here. Ooh, sweet potatoes, cabbage, more wheat. I didn't even know cabbage was a thing. I didn't even know sweet potatoes were a thing. Oceanographer. Some empty maps. This? Moss? Well, well, well. If there are moss blocks here, that opens up some interesting possibilities. Because moss has some very interesting properties itself. I'm gonna have to double check the farm designs. Go to the 91 freeway, you'll find plenty of unemployed there. Now, unfortunately, I can't take the real unemployed and shove them into my digital block game. I mean, that would solve the employment problem. I would have no troubles finding jobs for everybody that way. Put down a bunch of cabbage. These potatoes are ready to harvest, so we'll get those down too. But what I'm thinking that we need now is a villager breeder. Thankfully, we already have about half of what we need here. We need, more importantly, are some more beds. Oh yeah, this guy's house got blown up by a creeper explosion last time. That's why he's currently looking over a crater in his back room. Put down some of that. Get some dirt. Fill in around here. Just zip them. Hey, look, if you got some Tron stuff that can take real people, compress them into zip files, and shove them into digital space, I mean, then we got something like worthwhile going on here, but I'm not familiar with that technology. This guy's a redstone engineer. If I take out that blueprint table, will he become unemployed? Probably. Yep, unemployed. Where's that boat? Dang it, I need a boat. Chaos Hyun? Welcome to your thrilling new life. Living in a boat. You're in the boat. Good. Now we've got to get you somewhere very important. Paths are kind of a double-edged sword. Like, they look great, and I believe that villagers do actually prioritize them for navigation. The downside is they are like a fraction of a pixel shorter than every other pathway around them. But you gotta kind of slip and slide to navigate. There we go. Carriage is just a boat with us. Oh yeah, I'm on a boat. Yeah, well, technically that guy it was on a boat. All right. So now we have two of these villagers right beside each other. And unless I'm mistaken, I'm gonna drop a whole bunch of these in here. Make a bunch of wood. Steak. Now we gotta get that guy up into here. But we need some iron. Just a little bit. Use the rail too. Okay, so we got the rail and the iron ingots. Take the spruce planks. Spruce chest. Combine these. Make a hopper. Toss that stick away, we don't need it right now. I think I've got a minecart around one of these chests, because I'd rather not make one if I don't have to. Yes, I do have a minecart. Combine minecart and the hopper. Make a hopper minecart. Combine this. Spruce chest. Those make one more hopper. And I believe one more hopper. Who the heck is pushing me? There. Got. What's your job? What's your profession? Guard? You're a guard. Okay. Then I think yeah, we need one more chest. Got all of that. Place one hopper down that. Place this spruce chest here. This hopper facing into that. That gets collected. That's not where that hopper needed to go. That hopper needs to go there. Break that. Put a rail on top of it. So, main issue now is that we need to keep you from getting away. Making a game, I'm using the Godot engine for that. So, might have heard of it, might not. No. I think we can just put the hopper minecart there, and then we hit F3 and B, then we can see the hit boxes. We have to try to hit. No. There. Just take out the rail. So now we can successfully box you into here. bucket. Quick water source. Yeah, now Godot, very simple to handle, and also, thankfully, very lightweight. That's why, as much as I'd like to work with the Unreal Engine, it is just so clunky and takes so much time to iterate on. I just don't find it practical. Yeah. Yes, I'm making a potato creating machine. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to do it with just one villager, but apparently 2 is the minimum. We're going to make unlimited automatic potato farm. And it's the most compact design that I'm aware of. That. There. So we need to get the villager into this square right here. Means we might need to take out the water for the moment, at least until we get him sealed. Alright, I think that should do it. Now we just chop away the boat. Should come out of there. Eos Hyun. Come on. Out. Nighttime now, so maybe he's a little more resistant to leaving. Just as I'm apparently resistant to leaving. Leave. Yes. I can sleep. And done. Turn hitboxes off for the moment. Okay. Ghost Desire is confirmed. Like, what would the Canadian equivalent of a potato be? I mean, there's no maple syrup manufacturing in Minecraft, at least not that I'm aware of. Not even in better Minecraft. Which, I mean, I guess, how could you really call it better Minecraft when there's not even maple syrup? Hey, buddy. Need you to use some of that pathfinding. I need you to get out of this hole. Okay? Out of the hole. See how I filled in everywhere but yours? There we go. Out of the hole. Good, good. Yep, good and perfect. Now you just stay right. Okay. Okay, look. And this kind of difficult on me, okay? Now we're both stuck in the hole together. No, no, no. I need you to back out of the hole. There. Okay. So, he's out of the hole. Oh. Guess I'm also going to need a potato now. Toss that stick in here. Grab one potato. Plant the potato. Take that out. Now what we also need, that I just about forgot, is we actually need to change this guy's profession to farmer. requires a couple spruce slabs. That, and bam, gets us a composter. Place the composter there. Should change his profession. Yeah, Eoshun the farmer. Now we have Eoshun the farmer. Spruce planks. Start chopping down all this scaffolding. And we can get a water bucket in there. Help improve the growth rate of everything. Hey. But up here, just kind of seal them in a bit. Rutabaga? I don't know, is the rutabaga particularly Canadian in some way? Fortunately, we'll have to end up breaking the glass. Yeah, it's a pressure plate, what I need. Need a trapdoor. Yeah, horizontal. There we go. Now place that there. I think that'll pin him in place. No, 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 no. And they just... Bloody villagers. Look, get out of the way. There. Well, I hope you both are pleased with yourselves. Alright. Look, I'll try to figure this out without letting you guys loose. Okay. So I think that worked. Appears to have worked. So now, I have to go get that hopper minecart back. Nah, if you strike villagers, then you actually get a lower reputation with them. I need a high reputation for when we start trading. That, we have this. About the hopper. Ah, there's the hopper minecart. Okay. Put a couple extra things in here that we don't really need this second. Alright, so we got the hopper minecart. Got the rails. Now we should be able to place this here. Place the hopper minecart on top of it. And just gently nudge it into place. Perfect. What the? I'm not trying to What the heck? You buggers. I'm not trying to hit either of you and you're behaving like this. Now, theoretically, should have everything we need right now. Got the chests in place to harvest the potatoes. I think that the only thing we might be missing now. Hey, why are you not harvesting? If I take all these potatoes and throw them at you. Yeah, we're all just going at each other. What it might be is we might need more beds. Thankfully, I still have some iron ingots left. And because of the mini-map, I know where some sheep are. So we are going to go and get some sheep. Then we are going to look into some entity cramming. Also check out what that weird thing is over there. They want more potatoes? Well, they'll have to wait a minute to get more potatoes. But I don't think it's just potatoes. I think they need beds. I think that they're not breeding because they've technically hit max villager capacity. So, yes, I guess I'll even be shearing some of these rainbow sheep. And I'll have to see what the heck's up with this house. Looks like a greenhouse of some kind. Bed, crafting table, regular tables, chests. I'll get some sleep anyway. Maybe we can figure out what the heck's going on. What the? Bee nests. Oh. Oh my. Well, it's not quite a slime farm. Yeah, greenhouse, you mean Gray's house. Yeah. Alright, if we've got a bee farm here, which, well, I don't see any bees, so that's a bit of a problem. I don't even see any ways for the bees to get into their nests. But if we can solve that... Yeah, this is more like it. So it's like a... Yeah, it looks like just a bee farm of some kind. Just set into the terrain really awkwardly. There's a bunch of water just leaking in for some reason. Guess those stairs must be waterlogged or something. Alright, well this is kind of a mini project then to try and figure out how best to utilize all of this. Now though, we'll shear. I am collecting this wool, right? Shear a couple more of these sheep. Work our way back, see if these sheep are going to be sheared anymore. There we go. Yeah, we'll have to focus on tomato vines. Take some of those too. See if we can get farmers to harvest tomatoes. Now we're back here. Let's make some beds. Oh, we can drop off any of this excess stuff. Brown mushrooms aside. A whole bunch of rainbow beds, because I guess that's what we need right now is a bunch of rainbow beds. Who knows exactly what kind of villagers we're going to get, but we shall see. Oh, you fell in the hole, huh? Well, there, let's let you out of the hole. We shall start plopping rainbow beds down all over the place. Yeah, just some random guy, you know where this is going. Hopefully that hasn't been implemented into Better Minecraft yet, but who knows. Hey, I'll cover this entire bloody village in rainbow beds if it gets Susan's seal of approval for one stream. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of additional beds. Are you guys going to start cooperating now? Okay, that looks promising, actually. Yeah, this is looking promising. They appear to be harvesting again. Oh, Squirrel Slayer, don't worry. I'll be putting an iron door with a one-way lock on it. You gotten to a point yet where... Are we at the point yet where you can start doing this? Like, how many more potatoes do you need? Oh, getting a couple new faces in here. Hello, gentlemen. Alright, well. Come on. Come on, like the whole deal is supposed to be that get what you need from here. I think this is how it's supposed to work, guys. You're supposed to get enough potatoes, and you're supposed to look at each other with tense stares, and then a bunch of hearts are supposed to pop up. And you go, heck yeah, and then you have tiny villagers. Now, you seem to be omitting an important part of this step. There we... Okay, okay, no, 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 and I fucked it up. Well, that was not how that was supposed to go. Now I need to capture you again, or recruit you again, or screw it, capture you again. Oh, well, they're not going to get far. Alright, let's just make sure that everything's sealed up again. I'm gonna have to double check the designs of this because I'm not entirely sure why this isn't working. It's supposed to be far more efficient. Alright, look. Fauna Cavalry. Okay. To be daytime? It probably needs to be daytime. Going to bed needs to be daytime. Where's the bed? I don't care what color it is at this point. Alright, good, good. And it worked. You're getting sealed off for the time being, so I hope you enjoy that view of the outside, because it's all you're getting. And of course, when you all decided to shuffle around, you knocked this out of position once again. I need to pick that up. Reseal this. All that set up. We make the entrance into here. And now time to find that farmer and get him in the boat. Get in the boat. Yeah, if you were just on your way to work, I am making sure that you get to work. Come on. Oh, what the ever-loving heck. Well, maybe you're doing it anyway? Are you going to work anyway? Yes? Good. Okay. How many potatoes do you need for this to work? Okay, guys? To be honest, pretty confused with why you all aren't cooperating. I'll put that on hold for a second. So we shall get redstone repeaters. Put that there. Don't you need a chest there? In between them, that's what the hopper is for. So all I should really need in order to capture everything that they toss through, because theoretically they should toss this stuff to each other once they've built up enough. But if I grab rail, this hopper minecart, and knock this in between them, that plus maybe one more on top of them should be all that's required. This is where the redstone wiring gets kind of intricate. I'm sure someone more skilled than me knows how to do this even faster. Probably with fewer materials. Bit more cobblestone to make into smooth stone. Probably gonna have to do like a bunch of material gathering off camera. Cause I don't know. So like chat, be honest, how engaging is the content of me fiddling around like this? Do you want to see this kind of trial and error process? Or would you rather I showcase it after working on it off of stream? Do man, man, I have to. Commentary is entertaining. More of that. Cobblestone. Enjoyable on occasion? Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, well, if you like seeing the slow process, then focus more on the kind of slow building aspect, and I'll do just kind of studying off stream, and then try to build it out with you guys watching. Alright, well, I'll explain what I'm trying to do here, anyway. So, what I want to do here is create a loop. I want it to be going around in circles with this section. Oh, geez, Blood Moon. Well, I have a bit of a problem here. We'll see what I can do about it. There we go. You see now I managed to get a successful tick going back and forth. So if I place this here now, it'll endlessly activate that dispenser. So every time a potato, now every time that that potato gets harvested, which I guess is going to be when dawn arrives, then it should just immediately fix it up. Now what I'm going to do, start placing down that stuff down. I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of torches everywhere. Try and control the spawning of the undead and everything else in the area. There's a lot of them. Yeah, they're all over the place. I think I'm gonna have to boat it. Boats aren't exactly salvation from them, but they'll at least give me a bit of a breather. Now out here we have to worry about the drowned. But there's less to worry about from the drowned than there is from that kind of cluster on land. But I suppose we can use this opportunity, since we can't sleep during a blood moon. Just go around a little bit and see what else is in the area. If what I'm right about is over here, then this is, yeah, this is something very important. Not having to go underground for lava is very potent. Alright, so we're going to be collecting lava. Looks like there's a pirate ship. I mean, if you want something that can take out an entire ship in a hurry, well, there's your answer right there. And it looks like it's a skeleton pirate ship. You know, we could probably actually take that. I mean, I don't trust my luck against... Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, wow, that's a little bit more than I bargained for right there. It's actually skeleton spawners in the water. If it was just the ones on land, that'd be one thing, but if I deal with a bunch in the water, I'm gonna have to come back with a bow. Oh, the rum's right beside me. I haven't really gotten into that today. Now, let's see what we can get. Just gonna do basically a perimeter sweep. There's a lot of stuff out in this ocean area. We've got that pirate ship down there. Like another illager ship over there. Another illager ship out that way. The ruins of a ship there. A big ocean monument. And more than a couple underwater temples to the drowned. There's a lot of conquest to be done in this ocean. By the looks of it, something up in here too. Another village, I guess? Ruins of some kind. Oh yeah, there is a whole other village over here. I mean, seals too, I guess. I mean, I know I did kind of want a little more interest and variety. There's almost too much stuff now. It seems like you can't go 5 seconds without tripping over another village or ruin or something. Oh. Well, the blood moon's kind of at its peak, but maybe we can do something. I mean, I don't really like my luck against this ship. Well, maybe. That's a quartz block. Strange design. I don't know, maybe we can get in from beneath. Although I'm hearing drowned, so... Gotta regularly be wary. The drowned out here are no joke. Especially I think that one is throwing yep, that one's throwing tridents at me. Well, maybe we can get in on these skeletons here. I think it's a lot of them, to be sure, and they're armored. And I don't have an arrow. I don't have bows or an arrow. Jeez, how... Can I break it? Probably not very well, but come on. Come on. Yes, I got one. Hey, can they not swim? Okay, wow, these guys... Well, maybe they can't swim, but they can certainly breathe underwater, and that's more than I can do. Black terracotta. In from under here. Looking promising. Firehead. We successfully infiltrated the pantry. It says player head, but I'm guessing that's melons. Yeah, we got into their pantry. I'll steal their coal anyway. Coal, eat some bread. Pufferfish, wheat seeds. Silverfish? Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I'm in serious trouble. Okay. Cash App. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a Cash App because I'm Canadian. So Cash App doesn't allow Canucks to do their stuff. However, yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, no, Cash App does not like Canadians, so best I can do is drop my subscribe star, gents. Haven't set up my OnlyFans yet, but that may be what I have to do. You know, start selling myself out to my fans. I mean, there's nothing saying it has to be lewd content. I just need a crafting table so I can get in a boat, so I can get back to where my stuff is. Do I have anything resembling food here? Got a chicken nugget and a cooked pork chop. That'll have to do. No. This work? Yeah. There we go. It's working now. No, something. Yeah, this subscribe star is basically the Patreon for people who don't trust Patreon. And given that Patreon has shown that they are not averse to cancel culture, I do not trust Patreon. So. Okay, I need to find whatever the heck that reference is for buddy, pal, chum, whatever, because from what I understand, it is supposedly a Canadian reference, but I don't understand it, and I feel like I really need to. Like, I'm gonna lose my Canada card if I don't. All right, see if I can get my stuff back. Yes, I got my stuff back. And I successfully got out of there. South Park, so it's a Terrence and Phillip thing, huh? I mean, honestly, if they're comedians, then they. I'm wondering about Terrence and Phillip are from the East Coast. Okay, what the heck is this? I'm probably going to be saying that a lot during this stream, but I looked at that. I was like, what the heck is that? I'm gonna have to learn how to do a Canadian voice then. Practice my Terrence and Phillip impressions. Alrighty, well, made it back here. So just drop off everything unnecessary. Then use this totem to get my stuff back. Nah, honestly, red green. There's like their pacing of humor isn't quite at the same level of Terrence and Phillip. They got a different flow to it. Aisha. Booyah. Says that's a player head. Stone axe. We got shears. Pick. We got a shovel. Sword. Get that cowboy hat back on. And the chest plate. Okay, well. So, trying to get aboard a skeleton ship without preparation. There's a lot of them. That is a just bloody obscene number of skeletons there. Empty out most of the inventory and then pick back whatever's actually essential. So, let's take one last look at this. So yeah, so that burned through basically all the bone meal I had. Let's just get a ton of bone meal and drop it all in there. And the good news is it doesn't actually get rid of any bone meal unless there's a harvestable potato on the other side. How you doing, buddy? Who you calling buddy, pal? Who you calling pal, chum? Let's stop hitting these guys, because they're going to make the prices worse every time I whack them by accident. And if you two have just collectively decided not to breed, then I'm going to have to figure something else out. Even if it means making another potato farm. Because there is an alternative method. That is where this comes in. What we have here, we're just going to grab the sword, and we are going to just harvest everything. There's a lot of potatoes, but I don't know if these guys will accept this other stuff like onions and cabbages and whatnot. Sun's starting to set. Quite nighttime though. We're going to need another spruce boat. Have to acquire 2 willing villagers. I guess you guys only work during certain hours of the day. Go. Actually, you know what? Can I just keep you in here? There. Okay, I'm just going to keep you in here for now. Now I just need to find one more villager willing to get in the box. Villager, gotta get in the boat. Deliver the boat. Get them into this farm. Make them into farmers. What I don't like is that that thing makes a constant ticking noise whenever I'm in the area. I'll definitely have to look up and make sure I'm doing that design right. But it is functional at the very least. Does anyone live out this way? There's a bed. Main thing, to get villagers to breed, you find a villager, and you give them a ton of food, and then they go find another villager, and then they breed. Okay. I'm guessing that it's not their work hours yet, because they're not at their workstations. Okay, I'm guessing that you are at your workstation. So you are an option. Yeah, that did it. Yeah. Yeah, there are rainbow sheep in this version of Minecraft, and when you harvest them, they harvest rainbow wool. And then from rainbow wool, you get a rainbow bed. Uh, that's how these things work, apparently. Moss. Moss block. Come on. Bucket to get out of here? Like, come on. What's the deal? Can I push the boat? No, once there's an entity in it, I'm gonna move. Okay. Get you around to this side of the peninsula. Alright, this I think will at least... Okay, yeah, here we are. This gets us like 90% of the way there. Now, keep you there. I just need building blocks right now. I'm not particularly concerned. I just need enough. It's going to be nice when we get to kind of the mid to late stage of the game once I've got a whole bunch of these farms automated. Automated farms, we're going to have a massive inventory sorting system. It's going to be just absolutely nuts, the quantity of stuff. I'm going to look back on these times and go like, what the heck was going on? How did we ever be poor? What looking at automatic tree harvesting and all that kind of stuff. Right now, we just need a steady supply of villagers. That requires this guy in the house. Why are you not getting in the house? No, 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 no. Come on, you're screwing the plan up. What? Ah, oh, okay. No, I don't need you to become a cleric. Okay, if I seriously have to go around destroying every single work table until you finally learn to become a farmer, so be it. I'd prefer to do this the easy way. You apparently want every job but farmer. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Is there a way to blow up the village without pissing them off? I mean, technically I could just lead creepers everywhere until that detonates everything. And I don't even know if blowing it up with TNT via remote detonation would necessarily piss them off. But I mean, it certainly wouldn't help what I need to do. Okay. So since apparently you want to be a librarian, I now need to go and destroy the village lectern. You made me do this. I mean, they can't be technically... Alright. There. I have now destroyed the village lectern. You apparently are still employed as a librarian. Now I have to run all over town. Destroy every single lectern I see. Until you get the hint that you're not supposed to be a librarian. Apparently this house is right in the middle of basalt. There's a lot of stuff mixed up here. Come on. Seriously, why are you still a librarian? The lectern's been destroyed. I need to destroy this. Oh, you're still employed. No, not that one. I mean, maybe... Okay, this is actually... That's actually pretty good. 38 potatoes. And, well, it's... Yeah, like it's burned through everything there. But that's the trade-off. If you burn through a whole bunch of bone meal... So, Alright, well, since I suspect that the reason this is happening... Turn this off for the moment. I'll have to put a comparator in there if I want to like really make a proper on-off switch. So what I suspect is that they need to actively be in the job search portion of the day to switch professions. Maybe I just need to wait. Or maybe if I place the lectern in here and then destroy it. Maybe we'll have to wait for midday or something. Then we'll have to find out whether or not you can breed with a guard and be something else to worry about. For the moment, I think we can just be satisfied with planting a whole bunch of potatoes in here. We'll start with potatoes. But I would like to see if they can grow other plants as well. So we'll put the potatoes down as kind of a general food. I know that beetroots will work. Cabbages, I have no idea, because that's modded in. Maybe they'll eat cabbages. And I gotta be careful with you people. Because I know if I leave a way for you to path inside of there, you will. And then you'll get stuck, and then you won't be able to get out, and then all my guards will be trapped inside the breeding grounds, and that's not useful. I don't know why the heck that there's just random rocks in houses. I need to take out like the bookshelves? Rather not. Is there someone in here? Oh! Jeez, there was! There was a freaking villager trapped inside the basalt region this entire time. He's probably been in there for a week. Oh, yeah, it worked. They just needed to be during their work period of the day. Alright, well that's manageable. So, Spider Renzo the farmer, welcome. You will take beetroot, but I'm wondering if I can convince you to work with potatoes. Okay, carrots, not quite what I'm after. Can I convince you to purchase potatoes? Wheat, not bad, but it's not potatoes. There. Now you'll take potatoes and beetroots. That is perfect. Now I can take this slab. Yeah, okay. I do not want you destroying the entire harvest for some pathetic levels of bone meal. So from now on, you are going to harvest food. No, you're offering me emeralds. I'm giving this stuff to you for free because I need you to breed with that guy behind you. Or girl, I don't know. Maybe the rainbow beds are appropriate because y'all don't understand what you are, but whatever. Pick it all up. That, take the bread. I will do the bloody farming here if it means you guys will start producing tiny villagers. Why are they all Hispanic? Kind of a strange choice. Oh, they're not Hispanic. They make golems. The Hispanics don't make golems. You really better not be filling that up. Now, got the stone hoe. Put tomatoes in there as well. Onions. So, now here's where my questioning starts to get the best of me. Is it that you don't have enough food yet, that you haven't started doing anything? Or is it that you just won't do it with a guard? Because I can arrange for someone else to be brought in here. And no, not you. Well, maybe you? Honestly, I don't know if you're suitable or not. Maybe you are. Either way, I'd rather have the guard on the outside where they're at least somewhat useful. Okay, are you two just going to kind of stare at each other? Okay, I need to go find that other villager. Maybe Tabert. Now, what I could alternatively do, I mean, there's no real reason that I need to keep you guys locked up. If I just have a farmer going around and dealing with all the various fields out here, that might actually be enough. Okay, Renzo. Make a deal. I need you to just find someone around here that you are willing to tolerate breeding with and breed with them. Like, give them whatever food. In the meantime, I'm going to clean up your fields. Does that seem like a fair deal? Like, you do that, and you won't end up in the cage with your buddies here. Yeah, they apparently don't like me too much anymore. Oh! Oh, this has been working. This has really been working. Holy crud muffin. Oh, that has absolutely been working. It's just it's been working so effectively, I haven't been able to even see them throwing them at each other. Alright, so this is the essence of it. Like, they try to throw food to one another once they're maxed out. And then what ends up happening is it ends up getting caught by the hopper minecart. And it all ends up going down into this hopper, which ideally would feed into a chest right underneath it. Which, honestly, is certainly more effective than these other chests. Especially this one. So if I just take out these two right here, pull that aside, and I just toss a couple extra things into this chest. I can use this hopper, feed it into that hopper, I suppose. Yeah, and then this should all fill up right here. Alright, so now you get out of bed, I'm getting some sleep. Now, here's the real question. What do you all need to start breeding with each other? Because our food problem is now solved. Like, we are not going to run out of potatoes anytime soon. Now, I'm just going to start throwing potatoes at you. So you decide to start breeding. Come on, surely these breeding mechanics... Like, I'll be honest, I'm confused. Like, surely breeding mechanics still work the same way that they usually do. Like, you appear to have... Okay, you won't even take food. What the heck is up with that? There we go. I see something. Or is it because you're a nitwit? Is that the issue? I need to find that mechanic. I know there's one more around somewhere. I feel like I'm just one step away from solving the mystery. One step away. There's just one missing ingredient. Like maybe they've changed it up. There. Has the mod changed how these guys breed? I may cave and have to go like check a wiki somewhere. Because honestly, I'm kind of running out of ideas for how to get these guys to breed. Come on. I am putting you in here, and I am sealing the exits. Surely, some of this has to work. All the basic mechanics seem to be there. How much inventory space could you have to fill up? Does not look like they pick up cabbage. But I don't think they recognize cabbage as food. Or seeds as plantable. Oh wait, there we go. Yes, yes. Yeah, I know. This is thrilling content right here. Okay. There appears to be a failure state of some kind. Like, come on, how can you guys screw this up? Okay. Come on. Oh yeah, no. Potatoes should be an aphrodisiac. Somehow they're failing it. Like, this should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Give you guys enough food. You look into each other's eyes, and there should be another baby villager popping out. Hmm. I'm gonna actually have to look into the documentation for this. Hmm. Gotta be something here. 20-minute video tutorial. Yeah, this is not particularly useful. Thrilling content, watching someone else watch YouTube videos trying to find out how to do stuff. Okay. Yeah, cool chickens, they invoke the 19th. That's why this isn't working. Oh god, is this not better Minecraft, but progressive Minecraft now? Okay, well, Ivy Tabert, I gotta go find out why you don't want to get along with Vider Renzo. I gotta find out what the name of that mod pack is. I know I did have a whole bunch of books. Gotta be a thing around here somewhere. Quite frankly, if you can't breed villagers, then that's a serious problem. Or villagers mod, maybe. Hmm. One moment. Maybe I can figure out how to get Comfort, continuity, ecologics, electroswat, merchant markers, quartz elevator. API, additional structures. Village thing, if I start at the bottom. Villager names. Skin layers. Enough animations. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I have no clue why these guys aren't breeding. I am completely clueless because from everything that I can find, they should be. They should be popping out like little baby villagers left, right, and center right now. Maybe the only thing I can think of, maybe they need beds. Like that's the last thing that comes to mind is that they need beds. So what I'm going to do is get that together. I can turn the other one into a farmer so that they'll both be farmers. And I'm going to see if I can find where the heck put all of my other stuff. White wool. And who knows? Maybe it is the beds. That would be... Heck. Oh, apparently you can make sleeping bags. Alright, well, I am absolutely all for taking their specific rights away. But let's see if maybe giving them some beds get them to do what I want anyway. So, make you into a farmer, which you appear to be all down for. And apparently a guard wandered in here. It's like, well, I hope that you like your new home here, guard, because you're not getting out of here. Okay, what is it with you guys and wandering in here? Is it because there were beds? Will you leave if I open a way out? Or does your pathing just not allow you to leave now? No, you're... Okay, you can leave just fine. Fine, that's good enough. When you get stuck in there, I am okay with that. Or rather, I don't care enough to make sure that you can get out. You, out of my bed. Harvest moon rises. I do not care about the harvest moon right now. Yeah. 1 second, gentlemen. I'll take a call. Alright, sorry about that, gents. Alright, let us figure out why they're not doing this. Because I'm at my wit's end with these guys right now. Like I can throw food at them all day. Okay, now I have beds to work with. That shouldn't be a factor. Do they need... Surely they don't need doors. Take melon slices. I will throw you melon slices. I will throw you potatoes. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. So apparently it should only take 12 potatoes. Hmm. I wonder, like, maybe do they need a ceiling? That might be the case. It may actually be a matter of they need a roof. Maybe they... I wonder if it really is that simple that maybe they just won't do it outside. Well, we'll try that, because I'm out of other ideas. And I do need to wrap this up at some point. We shall see whether or not it's a matter of them just needing a ceiling. Might need to do something about the light level. The villager breeders that I do see tend to require a roof, even if it's just a glass roof. I'm currently lacking in glass. We'll have to make do with wooden planks. And maybe those little storm clouds were them indicating that can't do it under an open sky or something. Got some kind of airlock. Maybe they need some tunes. Do you have any idea how expensive it is to play music in Minecraft? Yeah, if I put a slab down, then I can crawl under, but they can't get out. So, all I can think of is that maybe they need a third bed in there. Possible, but I'd say that's unlikely. Heck, I'll play whatever tune's necessary to get him going at it, because it should not take this long to get a villager breeder up and running. Should have more than enough potatoes for this to be operational. Come on, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. For you, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop running away from the aphrodisiacs. Literally showering you all in food. Is it the guard? Does the guard make things awkward? I mean, I'd be awkward if a cop was hanging around inside my place too, but come on. Look, I didn't want him to come in here. He just showed up. I'm trying to get him to leave. He's not leaving. Would you leave? Guard. Get out. 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 No, not you! I'm tempted to freaking ice you right now. You know that? Ay, ay, ay. No, if I start killing the guard, I'll probably set the entire bloody town on me. No, like it's clearly the social hour of the day. So they're all coming out here to socialize. Which, you know what? If it got them all to breed, I kind of don't care. I'm literally tossing 64 bloody potatoes on the ground in the hopes that it's going to convince you guys. Yes! Yes! Yes, please! Please work. Yes? Victory! Victory, 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 victory! Holy crap and a half baskets. Oi, gaff. Ciao. I don't know why that was so bloody difficult for you all to do. Whatever. It's done. I do not understand in the slightest what factors determined that that was a success and everything else wasn't. But whatever. And because they went back to their beds on top of that, it's all sealed away, so. Now they are sealed inside there. I don't know why they preferred doing it with an engineer. I don't know. Honestly, maybe it needed to be an engineer because the farmer thought that they were too good to do it with another farmer. Oh, ciao. Uh, Yo, Hermit, after like the better part of what I guess an hour of trying to force these villagers to breed, we finally succeeded. We finally decided to make a baby villager and start increasing the population. They apparently do not even recognize things like tomatoes. Cabbages or any of that other stuff. But all I need to do is put a half slab down. I'm hearing a lot of little popping noises. Like, that's a good sign that they're throwing potatoes at each other. Oh boy. I mean, yeah, maybe it's Jack and Murphy noises or something. Apparently, we're in the slow growth period. I'm guessing it's autumn. But overall, I'm going to say somewhat of a success. Like, I'd like to get more of them and, I don't know, make it somehow consistent. But honestly, whatever's necessary to get these guys to breed. I'll just keep tossing potatoes at them until they do. I don't know, maybe with this expanded villager mod they actually do somehow have genders. Why is there a cat? Do I even have anything to convince a cat to leave? Well, at very least, we've got the potatoes. Steady supply of potato farms. I'm going to toss you all potatoes, and I'm going to pray that you all start breeding. You know, like maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Maybe instead of trying to get you two to breed specifically, since you don't want to, I will just let you leave. You can leave, you can wander free. Do whatever the heck you want. So long as you're making a whole bunch of babies every single day, I am beyond caring. The life of me, I can't figure out what it requires for you guys to do this. No shortage of stuff to harvest either. All this wheat, sure, unharvested. But for me to initiate the next phase of my plan, I require slimes. A very large quantity of slimes. For that, I will require some building materials too. I mean, this was just supposed to be kind of short and sweet. Then ended up just going real hard with these villagers. They're not cooperating. At least they haven't been. Now, now at least there's the semblance of cooperation. At the very least, we have at least one food dealt with. Now there's a couple other things that I need to focus on. As much as I'd like to get into the cosmetics of the village, we are starting to hit a severe shortage of materials. We have burned through most, if not all, of our iron. Basically all of our iron. And unfortunately, an iron farm is a little bit beyond us at the moment. Now, let's see. Now we got the engineer back. Are they going to like each other? Are they going to do more stuff? Did a llama die? Because I now have a lead, and usually don't have a lead unless a llama dies. Alright, well maybe they're on some kind of cooldown, or maybe there's still not enough beds. Wow. Either way, I think that we're at kind of a decent point for them. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wow, it's... Honestly, yeah, it just looks like they just don't. Like it's failing for some reason. Like I wasn't aware that there was some kind of failure chance. Oh, was that a success? Hmm. All right. All right. Well, that has been quite the excursion. But we did manage to achieve the primary objective for today, which was securing enough bone meal to get some of these farms started. So at the very least, I would not call today a failure in the slightest. Frustrating, but primary goals were achieved. And now, there is something else to consider. Now, I'm not sure where the best location to place this is. But we should start considering making a nether portal at this rate. The village itself needs cleaning up, that's to be sure. I'm not sure how much all these supply gathering is going to be entertaining, because we need to do some mining to get better equipment. Ours is looking pretty shabby. Another thing we need to do is get a proper cattle farm. We have enough to get started, at the very least. Oh, hold on. We gotta deal with this. Out of the bed. Honestly, I'm starting to suspect that there still aren't enough beds. And that might be why the failure rate's happening. We've still got some white wool, and there's still sheep in the area. Let's try putting down a little more white wool. Making a couple more beds. At the very least, it's not going to lower the chances. And there is a population cap determined by beds. I just don't have any idea how many beds are in the village. Mayor of the village? I mean, technically, no. I'm just some random dude that showed up and started messing with them. At least cows are nice and simple to breed. And if you want the cows to breed, you just give them a bunch of wheat. And they start breeding. Did I misplace my shield somewhere? Dang, I should have a shield. Gotta be somewhere in this monstrosity here. I don't see it. Cabbage with some of these wheat seeds out of the way. Put the lava bucket in there too, just to keep it out of harm's way for the moment. Trying to get as much crud out of the inventory. Yeah, the unwilling workers master is like, yeah, I mean, like there's some that get treated fairly decently, like this bunch. Which, man, I'm trying to figure out whether or not that's actually beneficial for me. Actually, I realize I have a spare hopper. Yeah, from an earlier failed experiment, I've actually got some spare materials. So, yes, this should work. Might want a bit more stone, though. Just grab some cobblestone from my reserve pile. Some of that. So, I think I'm going to have to call it here, guys. It's getting late. I think I hear my food at the door. So, I think we will call it here for today. Ah, good. It looks like, yeah, we got, yeah, 1 second. Gentlemen, that's some food at the door. So thank you all for coming by this Saturday afternoon. Again, another 4-hour stream. All right, so thank you all for coming. Have a good weekend. And Manic's got some stuff coming up in a bit, so let me just drop his link in the chat. Yeah, go get your notifications on. I'll catch you guys there in an hour and a bit. Y'all have a good night. Peace out, Warband.